Yo. Yo, still doing this. Boom. Okay, hold on. There's something I wanted to try. I wonder if you put that one there. Will it mess it up? We don't know. How do I pull my chat from here? Anywho, I'm a bit late. But we. I think it's time. We get back to our main shorty. Whoa. Whoa. Boom. We a bit late, but we haven't touched our main shorty in a while, and I think it's a good idea if we did so. I don't know why I'm using my mouse and keyboard right now, but that is what we'll do. Yo, what's good? Whoa! What the hell is that? What is that? It's been much since you stay here. Yeah, I've been on and on. Hold on. We gotta fix this. What's this big old box on my screen, bro? Whoa! Oh no. Open it URL. Dog, what did I do, bro? Okay, cool. I was about to say, like, yo, my shot. There you go. Okay, that's much better. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We still on the big menage. All right, let's touch the game a little bit and we get into little coach. We'll get busy with that. I do gotta record my video as well, so we'll probably take from one of the people we got already and kind of go from there. Okay, let's see what the word is. I can't believe you chose up. Wow. Okay. What is? Nice. Hey, you know what I mean? Listen. We sometimes be playing the good stuff. That was the punish you've been looking for. Ooh. I see. Oh, that's a first. That's the first. Okay, let's see here. I am back and walking back out of that. Why did you just do that? What? You ripped a bunch of options in neutral. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what happens when we just walk into them. I see what you're doing. Why would you press that? Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, I was not ready. I wasn't ready. I'm so cold with my character. I'm so cold. Nice game. Yo, son, I'm not getting anything. Okay. Aaron's gonna walk into him. How can you participate? But simply just ask him. Put your CFN in chat. I got you in a second. I gotta tighten up for a second. I can't believe I didn't reach. I shouldn't have. Oh man, I'm very rusty. I should not have. I don't know why I did kick follow up. I could have just done EX. What's your TFN? Ah, I tried to whip finish it. He just matched back. I got a little bit. I'm easing into your pattern. I'm easing into the pattern. Why jump? You're gonna sit there. If you're gonna sit there, just get grabbed then. I can't believe that. I'm glad I used only level 1 there. But maybe I should have used level 2. Maybe I should use level 2. I'm glad I only used level 1, but if I used level 2, I feel like I would have won that. Yo, Amy, what's good? Alright. Change it up. You spent all your juice. Be away. Oh, I did back heavy punch. There it is. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wanna? Yes. Wake me up. Don't wanna. Wake me up. Oh, what am I doing? I'm playing my in my head. You pressed what? You pressed what? Okay. Ah! I gotta get used to people walking back on me again. Please. Oh. Well, I don't know why you insist on mashing on that setup. I'm dead. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm around 13 to 1400 with Honda. I want to get to 1600 so you can switch. Hey, it's all good. You can do it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, slow walk him with standing heavy kick and crouching medium kick, and because he keeps walking back, that's his weakness, right? I gotta respect that. I keep thinking that thing is not really a thing. Are you serious? That's the thing about Aki, you can whip and stuff. Okay, I gotta get it. I keep thinking that's not punishable. I keep thinking that's not punishable, and that's my weakness right now. No, don't do that. I can't believe this. That is so okay. You can do that because I'm doing a delay match to beat that option, and apparently delay match doesn't actually work there. Okay. The option that I gotta in those cases, I just gotta be a little bit more bolder with my parry attempts. Brother. Woo. I started step. I started step. I started stepped. I started stepped. Ah, I haven't played my character. Nice. Good. I'm done. I hate the fact that I'm getting hit by familiarity. Familiarity. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, we're gonna adapt to this. Play me. Don't. All right. We're gonna adapt to this. It's very annoying. I don't know why that's trading. It shouldn't be. I should not be trading. Honestly, you're getting away with a lot of like attempt to match situations. Keeps walking back. I'm not. He's getting away with a lot of jumping. Why am I pressing heavy? Why am I pressing heavy? Again, why does the trip guard work there? And I didn't super. We need to control the match better. Right now, we're not controlling as good as we could be. We're not controlling it. Now it goes for that. Right. You need to stop doing that. But that's a bad habit of me. I don't know why I keep doing that myself. Yo, Karma Loki, appreciate the follow. Alright. You can get command grabbed. We're gonna force interaction out of you. You can sit here. That's fine. this out. I don't get why that keeps working. Oh my gosh. I don't get why that keeps working. Yo, Griffin, what's good? What's this chat being displayed at the bottom right? So I stream both on Twitch and on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. So what you're seeing is the Twitch chat. Jeez. Bad habit kicks again. Let me go check Twitch. Oh yeah. The YouTube player tends to be a little bit better anyway. Just because you can get. Stop it. Nice. You ain't gonna block it out. Go back in this corner, brother. Come on! When you stop caring about all that woogly woo, that's fine. You spent mad meter just to hit a throw. Yep. Give me that. Is Manon fun to play? For me, she is, and that's the important part. Jump, jump, jump. Nope, can't mash on that. Just went to go and give it up for the. Hey, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Pancake Souls. Is that you? That sucks. I definitely should have done that. You press. I'll take that as a press. Oh, now you go for it. That's dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. Machine buttons. Oh, I can't. Why is jab working after that? Please do not mash on that instance. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I messed that up. I don't like the interaction on crouching medium kick. I don't like the interaction there. I don't think it should be plus, personally. I don't think it should be plus. Why? Okay, cool. I'll take this much. Wow. I can't believe that. Okay. People are like, oh, you know, she's fair and balanced. Not really, it's just actually kind of stupid. Brother, her jump in is so freaking lazy. I hate her. Okay, we got 5. We can definitely go for some light kick shenanigans. This is for the drive gauge, and for the damage, it was a clean jump in. So might as well get some drive gauge back so we can make them guess. Oh. Let's cut it out. Yes. I play Maya, literally cannot beat her. She's quite the obnoxious character. I'm not gonna lie to you. Please, setting heavy kick, please. Why? Gimmick sandwich, huh? Gimmick sandwich. It's fun. It's fun. I'm chilling off of it. Next time I'm just gonna react to level 1. Brother, this is okay. No more of that. Yes. Oh my gosh. What a freaking character. What a character. What a character. I lose here, but it's okay. What an obnoxious character, huh? Oh my god. Oh, and then she just presses it regardless. Brother, please spare me on this character. Oh, spare me on this character with... Like, spare me with this character, bro. Okay. Let's run it down. I messed up. I don't know if this is... It might be enough. On 2, I don't know if it's enough. I don't like it. I'm not anti-airing because I'm hard trained against Sting. Ay, 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 man. Ah. Such a dickhead. That isn't its range. Sorry, didn't even get parry. Someone's getting tilted. Someone's getting a little frustrated with the DIs, huh? Like, the design is nice for sure. The character's toxic, unironically. You wanna keep mashing joints, bro? You wanna keep mashing joints? Huh? You want to keep mashing joints? You want to keep mashing joints, brother? For the life of me, I don't know why that punishes. Mashing. Unfortunate. Yeah, you're not blocking it. Well, you could have blocked it anyway, but you're not blocking it. You're not. It's too fast. It's too damn fast. Mashing. Don't make me say bad words. I freak like why, huh? Why? That's on me. Are you playing against a viewer? No. There's the casual. I gotta get my casuals in. Speaking of, I'm just gonna be mashing parry from now on. I'm gonna mash parry. I'm just gonna mash parry. Like, literally, I'm just gonna mash parry. There's nothing I can do there. Now we're at the first of two section. Nice. That's fine. I'm not gonna jump them. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The laziest buttons in existence because standing medium kick has a retreating hurtbox. Nah, it's all right. I am annoyed. She can't kill. Please, King. Now, if he went for random neutral jump, I'd be like, you know what? It is what it is at this point. Oh. Doesn't want to get command grabs. I can't believe my rush didn't come out. I gotta get the meter back. Nah, like it's a cool move. It has a weird hitbox. It is what it is. Okay. Why? Where's my back heavy punch? Are we? Oh man, I feel the song is called "I Feel So Alive." All right, let's actually switch it up. Ah, that's so sad. That's so sad. It is what it is. Okay. You gotta stop doing that. Eventually, a person is gonna. Ah, you want a command grab? I got you. I am not answering. I am not answering. I don't know why I'm not answering. Well, and I know why. It's because my DP motions aren't strong, so then I got into this weird rhythm of just blocking it out. You just want to do it. You want to do it. I want to do it. You want to do it. So let's see who's going to do it to each other first, bro. I want to do it. You want to do it. So who's gonna crack first? Of course you did. Okay, you don't like it being cornered, huh? Ow! Brother, the mashing. He's mashing. Throw, bro. Yeah. Let's not do that, yeah? I'm not gonna spend any media. I should have gotten the third one. It's okay. I thought he could last a back heavy punch. Nah, you want to hold up on my instance. Wait a minute. I died. I died. GG's. I died. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, that's what I mean. I died. The moment I did it, I'm like, I died. Because she has infinite. That's what, +1? If it's +1, then I kind of have to play around the gambit. I don't really want to play around the gambit though. Let's look at that last game again, and then we'll get started. I don't like necessarily playing around that gambit because it's very clear that he's just mashing crouching medium kick because it's plus. But the annoying part is that let me look at the frame data on that. I don't think her crouching medium kick should be plus. If you want to make it 0, sure, but I don't think it should be plus. Personally. Like, it gives you strike throw from it every time. I don't think it should be +1. Make another move plus. I don't think it or does she even really need plus frames? With the high damage she gets from things, I don't think she should have it. Yo, Forgotten, how you doing? Let me see. Yo, can I not move my... What the heck? What's wrong with this restream chat, bro? Yo, who is the person who wanted a session? Can you put your thing back in the chat? Bro, I hate this chat, bro. What is this? I hate this. You can't even scroll on this. Bro, this is so whack. Why did OBS change, bro? I think she has a little bit like if we're gonna do it, then again, like if we're gonna do it, sure. If you want to make all the drop your CFN again, please. If we're gonna make a character like this, I think that like let's make the characters that don't have low forward drive rush be like this then. Let's run it up then. If we're not gonna have drive rush, low forward drive rush, then let's have plus on block low forwards. Reduce the pushback so we get mix off of it. Yes, right? Let's just do it then. Okay, let's go back here. Let me pull out Epic Pen. Yeah, that one's unfortunate. Okay. This is the situation that I felt like I encountered a lot. Right? Where they kind of mash their soul off and then they just go for a crouching medium kick. But that is something they should not be allowed to get away with. So when I'm in this sort of situation, Is it like, can I not? That's what I thought. Like, truly? Wow. It hits you too. Because it's strings. This is the definition of an overbuff. Now, this is something. So there's two aspects to this. Why I'm losing in this instance. Okay. Instance one, I've played a lot of Mai, where in these situations I really can't press anything. So then I'm like, I kind of gotta hold it. Right? Two, I've spent a lot of time playing Mai, which means that because my anti-air DPS is not the greatest, I can't mash crushing heavy punch like I normally do. That's why her jumping is so freaking stupid, bro. And it hits from so high. I was just thinking, I'm like, it hits so high. Like, I see. So if they hit, so the reason why it was like sniping my stuff out was because she was doing it super high. So after this, I should be taking my turn. I should be taking my turn immediately after the light kick. Because I don't want them mashing on me. But in those cases, I think the best option we don't want them just simply mashing on everything. And then we take our turn back. The other part of it is that she doesn't really have to engage with you. So you kind of have to commit to something. In order to get something going, you have to commit somehow. Either through DI, through jump, right? You have to do something. Otherwise, she can keep walking back. Now the other side of that is that if you keep walking back, then what ends up happening is that they end up cornering themselves, in which she kind of just full sends it. Just like a bunch of silly options. I didn't stop, and it was very obvious she didn't like being cornered. So I need to take advantage of that a little bit more. Yo, drop your CFN, man. Drop your CFN. No run on the gas. No anti-air. When I'm in peak form, I anti-air that. But it's okay. I should have anti-aired there. Why would you think doing that is a good idea? Like, you just get hit. You literally would just get hit. But max range, max strength, whatever. Question. Okay, so I see. I think sometimes a lot of them are not gonna mash, so going for a back heavy kick, which is 10 frames, is not a bad idea. I did not stop nearly enough drive rushes. Honestly, this technically should be in my pocket. This is where I lost. This decision is where I lost. This was a terrible decision on my part. Right? After this, I should have just done the up kicks, gone for pressure. The moment I did this, I killed myself. It was over from here. I had to make a decision. Hope for something, but at the end of the day, there's nothing. To be fair, right? If I really wanted to get out of the situation, I think I could do that and get out. To be fair, I could do that and get out. But the better ones are gonna jail you properly. The better ones are gonna jail you properly. So technically, maybe in block stun, I kind of mash, delay mash, grab. But the thing about it, if I delay mash and they go for the overhead here, then you kind of get hit. That's pretty much the only way you get out of that. You're stuck. And if you don't have any drive gauge, it's actually checkmate. But anyways, GG's. We went back and forth. I made the download. Unfortunately, I couldn't close it out. It is unfortunate, but we get on with it. We get on with what we get on with. Alright, what is your CFN, Eddie, man? I need your CFN, brother. Two, two, three, three, one, 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 two, two, one. It really was back and forth though. I shouldn't be going back and forth with that guy though. I should not be going back there. You don't know your CFN? The name of your CFN? All I need is the name. The name. Yo, get that Elton on, baby. That Elton new. But I gotta get it back into fighting form with Manon. I'm out of fighting form. You want some blazing? I got you. You couldn't remember your CFN? Okay, you want to try again? You want to try again? Wah, wah, wah. We need your CFN, brother man. I tried putting in your thing word for word. That joint don't work. If you already hopped on the game, then give me your user code then. Give me your user code then. Okay. Listen to that. Hey man, we gotta play Under Night one of these days, bro. bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, ba. There it is. Hold on. You don't deserve this. Hold on. Hold on. No, we must stop. No. Sir, can you tell me why this says Fleet Admiral? This says Fleet Admiral. I'm looking at you. Go, look at me. Look at me. My eyes. Can you tell me why? Damn. Oh, but you're fighting. Yeah. I bet it did get the rough last couple of games. But listen here. You're on PS5. Your CFN is your PSN. Yeah. Let me in my eyes though. Alright, let's get started. So the whole thing about my can be very annoying, but she can actually be very rewarding as well. I wish I was fighting this type of Aki. My other Aki's trying to lay me out the entire time. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, that's not a wake-up option. So, this is what we can do. What I want you to start trying to do, okay? So let's say we get put in this situation. It sucks, right? You get mixed. Now, you're in this situation here. Okay? Damn, he was actually trying to bait your joint. What the hell did you do? But essentially what you want to do is sometimes show your opponent a wake up, right? Now, if you have been waking up a bunch because you are you, what you want to do is show a secondary option. Now, what is a secondary option? In this game, you cannot crouch block and walk back at the same time, right? So what does that mean? That means when an opponent is walking back, they're not watching their legs. So what we can do is that if we're sure our opponent is going to go for an option, like a bait, we can take advantage of it. Okay? Now we don't want to rip it immediately, but add a slight delay to it. Why do we want to add a slight delay? Slight delay is for the fact that if their opponent goes for an immediate button and it actually touches you, you don't technically get hit. So a slight delay will help you cover both options, where if you get thrown, you get cooked. But it covers 2 out of the 3 options. This helps. Okay? Add a little slight delay to it. Boom bops. Carry him. Throw him. Now he's in the corner. Now he has to deal with whatever shenanigans you got for him. Anyways. Generally, we don't want to use a target combo unless we're completely certain it hit. But let's see there. Gimmick. Okay. Slow down. At this point, you've probably been beaten down to a pulp. So we're gonna we're gonna be understanding of the fact that you've gone through it already by this point, and now you kind of just ripping options because you're tired. Understandable. You were probably just like, all right, I'm gonna play till 20, and then you just keep ripping options, right? Fair. That said, we can still win this. How do we win this? Okay. That target combo was by accident. I understand. One thing we gotta learn how to do is simply block. Okay? Block. It's okay. If your opponent throws you 3 times, all right, maybe it's time to take an action, right? Maybe it's time to use that crouching medium kick tech that I just showed you. But regardless, we don't want to be always taking an action every time on wake up. We take an action every time on wake up, it makes us very predictable. The next thing you gotta understand is that your opponent has to deal with you. What do I mean by this? Okay? If you decide to do this, you're using 1 EX for all of these EX fans. She can only 1 EX, you're 1 EX. You do this, it goes through her thing. See what I'm saying? So all this chasing that we're doing, we don't need to chase that hard. We just control the match. Okay? Here we want to use, after that wake up, after that situation there, after this situation here, we want to use light fireball. Why? Because if you use light fireball and they try to wake up with anything, either, well, if they wake up with drive reversal, you don't take any damage. Number 1, you don't take any damage, and number 2, it pushes you back away, in which it opens up this mini game all over again. And the reason why that's good is because the only way she can contest this is with another EX of her own. If she tries to jump over this option, right? If she tries to jump over this option, we're ready with a DP. Puts her back into this situation, right? So understanding your tools, this is one of your greatest weapons with this character, right? Understanding how to utilize it in each matchup is going to be important. Right? So again, no need to chase uber hard. You don't need to do that. That's fine. I gotta play this a little bit. I didn't look. Okay. If we're drive rushing, I get we want to drive rush with a normal, so we're ripping a option. But here's the thing. If we're gonna drive rush, we're gonna drive rush with something that'll net us some value or something. Drive rush standing medium kick ain't gonna do nothing for you. Not gonna do a damn thing for you. Right? You're gonna drive rush. You're gonna drive rush with something with range, right? Why? Because drive rush this is plus. Right? We can use this option. It's plus. Now, this hoe walking back the whole game, I bet, because that's how them hoes is built. Okay? So, what you can do is that you can do drive rush crushing heavy punch. Why? Because it gets you in range and it leaves you +1. The other option you can decide to do is go for the jab. Why do we want to go for the jab? Because we want to initiate some sort of strike throw game. Granted, the range that you did it at was not great, but we want to do it more at this range, right? When we're a little bit closer to our opponent around this range, and let it rip. Right? That's how we're going to get better at these type of situations, right? Enforce that shimmy game. You can control your opponent. Control. It's all about control. Slow the pace of the game down. You have that ability. You don't have to be hyper aggressive. That's one of the name of the game. You don't necessarily have to be hyper aggressive when you're fighting these folk. Don't need to do too much. See, now you're both pressing buttons, right? You're both doing something in neutral. Even this guy, y'all are both doing something in neutral. But now, send that to him. Now they're gonna have to deal with you, right? Now they have to do something about you. Send that joint. If they get hit, they get hit. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna play that neutral. Send that joint. Send it. You can't be stingy with meter with this character. Okay? Don't be afraid. If they're gonna keep walking back, let them walk back to the corner. Keep applying pressure with the EX. Make sure while you're playing the game, you're watching this. God. God, why is it so thick? That's better. That's better. Make sure you're watching this. Okay? Managing this and managing this is how you're gonna make this character work. You don't manage these two things, you're cooked. Okay? You're dead. Make sure you're watching these things like a hawk, especially against this character if you burn out. Like I said, even in that last game, where the moment I did it, I said, oh, I died. Why? Because it was a bad decision. You can see how you're playing neutral? Rip that fan! Rip that fan! Don't play that neutral. Rip that fan. See, you're playing neutral. You see, you're playing neutral with your buttons, which is not a bad thing, right? Let me preface this. It's not a bad thing. But Lord Jesus, rip that fan. Rip that fan. Right? You gonna keep running away? You gonna die for it. Rip that fan. You're not gonna walk up on me. You're not gonna walk up on me. Now, sometimes you might want to, you obviously want to play the neutral because she has good buttons and whatnot, right? Obviously, we want to use this button. Rip that joint, bro. Stop being stingy. Rip it. And then when you can't rip it again. That's why people say this character is boring. I don't think it's boring. Hold this. Goofy. You know what I mean? Like, make them pay. Make them fellas pay. Now, again, every time I say this, I gotta preface this. You gotta be watching it. You gotta be watching it. You're not watching it, you're killing yourself, okay? You gotta be watching it. Ooh, good. Okay. Hey, brother. Brother, you know what you should have done in this instance? Huh? You did good. You did good. You know what you do here? Now, let's do an assessment of our current situation. Nearly full meter here. Okay? You got meter to work with. They got meter to work with. She barely has any of this to work with and barely any health left. And you could die to a level 3. But guess what? You know what option we got? Hold that. Hold that. Ooh. Hold that. Hold that. You got to hold my fans one more time. You got to hold my fans. You got to hold my fans. You got to do it twice. You got to do it again. One more time. Hold my fans. You got to hold my fans. You do it one more time. 3 more times. Hold my fan. You got to hold my fan. You do it one more time. Hold my fans. Hold my fans. You got to hold my fans. You won't do nothing. You won't get caught there. Why? Because she's too busy holding your fans. Okay? And you think I'm memeing. I'm not memeing you. Brother, hold on. I got you. I got you. Where my thing at? Oh, Lee, I got pressed. Oh, I think this is the last game I want to get this character into master. This is a character. This is against Akuma. Akuma, notorious for the good fireballs, right? Cool. What I'm telling you, make them hold that fan. Hold the fan. Right? We block. We got hit, unfortunately. Trying to bait him with throw. The next thing that gonna come, guess what? Well, we got a whiff punish there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. We didn't get it, unfortunately. I was looking towards getting level 1, but it's okay. Fan! Oh. Miss my DP. Boom. I mess up. Okay, this is just me. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't use fan that much. Hold on. Maybe I'm a sham. What's next? Footsies, that's next. Into a drop combo. Nah, I think this game is ugly. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fan! See, fan again. You see what I'm saying? Bully them fellas with fan. You gonna run from me? You not gonna run from this fan. I'm gonna press that heavy punch into fan. You gonna hold this fan, and if you gonna sit there, I'm gonna blow you up. I think I just made him guess. This is up. Yeah, no. This is just SF6. This is SF6. That was SF6. Never mind. I'm a sham. Alright, I'ma holler at y'all later. Nah, I'm playing. SF6, ladies and gentlemen, and the greatest game I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? The greatest game ever. Oh man. And he just ran at you. But you saw there was one sequence in there that I was done fanning them. You know what I mean? Hitting them with the fan. Yeah, you got it. You get hit by DI. We all ain't got DI reactions. It's okay. Unfortunate. Okay. There's a lot more of checking your opponent using fan, because right now your opponent's running amok. That's the main thing that we're getting here. Your opponent is running amok because you're allowing them to, right? Fan helps you check your opponent. See how you're playing into him? See how those last two incidents you just played into him? Not because you're forced to, but because you don't know any better, and that's fine. But we're gonna get you where you need to go. Okay, they jump back. I bet you want to jump back. Fan. And then I'm gonna get enhanced fan. Why? Because if you sit there, I'm gonna hit you. Now I can throw you, loop you, or guess what? I can go for fan if you try to jump. Now standing heavy punch, guess. EX fan. You see what I mean? EX fan. It hits high enough so that you can squeeze a throw in between if you want, if they go to try to go parry. See what I mean? Then you can start doing whatever you want. Now, if you go for a standing heavy punch into thing, right? You go standing heavy punch into an option, and they try to mash immediately out of that option, then they just get hit. right? Boom them. You know what I mean? That's how you're gonna take advantage of this character. Now, one thing that you gotta keep in mind though is that it's not 100% just do it, right? Because they can do this. Oh. What is it again? There you go. They can do this. If you're too predictable, they can do this to you, right? So we don't want to do it too crazily, but we want to do it within reason. But if they do decide to do that option, unfortunately, we don't have a punish counter. So I can show you the combo. Yo. Oh, you frustrated? Look at them buttons. Look at them buttons. You're frustrated, but at the same time, you're mentally exhausted at this point. So I understand. You're mentally exhausted. I ain't gonna lie, this was party time. This right here, you're like, haha. This is party time. Bam. I didn't realize I crossed up. Right? You throw that fan. Through that fan, then you bully them. Okay, let me show you what the things I want you to work on. Okay, these are the important things that you gotta get down when you're playing as Mai. Okay. Like the combo stuff aside and all of that stuff, right? But the thing that I need you to get down, and then it was Aki. Where's she? Ugly old Aki, bro. Bro, this restream, restream the IOs failed me. So what you're going to do, right, is that you're going to set them to their fastest option. Why? Because what you can do is that you can essentially get them in a situation where they want to press. Right? So get used to getting interrupts like this. Right? Once you're used to doing this, it'll make things a lot better. So what you want to do is you want to interchange between doing the light fan and using EX fan. So what that does is that it forces your opponent to kind of either try and respect this, or in which if they try to respect this, then they open themselves up to throw, or they can try and mash, right? They have to make a decision. Once you've done this, they have to make a decision. They can either try to parry, try to mash something, or just accept that it's gonna happen, right? They have to make a decision. So recognizing what your opponent likes to do, a lot of people right now, their go-to is just simply trying to parry it, right? Let's say 5 frames. So what we can do is that if we're aware of this, we can blow it up. Do you hold when you throw? Do you hold when you throw the light punch? Oh yes. Of course you hold. You hold. You don't just let it rip. Sometimes you'll let it rip to kind of keep yourself safe, right? Well, safe in the manner that like you're not getting like DI'd or whatever have you, right? So what you want to do is switch it up. Yep. Right. If you realize your opponent off of the if you realize that your opponent's going for parry, Let me see. We put it on count of 2. Realize your opponent is going for parry on the second one, like this. What you want to do is you want to use a different strength. Okay, so if you use a light strength, it's going to come down immediately and there's not any room for a throw. But if you do a lighter strength, you can actually get the throw. So by pressing the medium one, we can get the throw in between. If we do the EX one, it naturally just comes with it. That's why the EX fan is so good, because it forces a strike throw thing, right? Because if your opponent thinks that you're going to try and throw them. Let's see here. Why is it on the count of 3? So if your opponent thinks you're going to try and throw them, let's add a little bit more delay here. Right? If they think they're going to throw them, then they're going to try and tag. Right? That's 5 frames. Right? They think that they're going to get away with this. So then you don't press anything. Now you get the super attachment. Now you're more powerful than you were before. Okay? After you go for this option and you get the level 1, right? What you're gonna do is that immediately when you have the 5 stocks, you're gonna go for a light fireball. Okay, I'll show you why in a second. So they get hit here, you get the fireball, and you throw the thing. Hold on. Ooh. Right, once you get the fireball, that's what happens. If they try to hold up forward immediately after that situation, you should ideally be ready to anti-air. Now they're stuck in the same situation. Now it's either A, they keep getting anti-aired, or B, they take the mix up. And because we have the enhanced version of it, these are a lot more annoying. A lot more annoying. And the damage you get from it is a lot more as well. If you're close enough to them, you also get if you're close enough to them, the fireball itself will actually hit. This is what I want you to practice. Mix it up. See what their options are, see what they like to do, take advantage of it. If it's parry all day long, practice getting the parry in between. Right? If they like to throw in between, or if they like to try and press a button to try and check you, and he just gets hit. Right? But the key is seeing what your opponent likes to do and taking advantage of it. See? In this instance, if you really hold on. Right? Take advantage of them, blow them up. We're at a point in the game where we gotta start doing things that hurt our opponent bad for the bad decisions they make. Common confirms that you're gonna need to do, this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say. Common confirms you need to get down is this one. It does an insane amount of damage. So you do standing medium kick on punish counter, standing heavy punch into the EX upper, and then you get it, the rest of it. Right? In this case, if you feel like you're gonna kill, then you can go for a route off of that, like I've shown you. Okay, let's say you get a punish counter heavy punch. That's the route you're gonna take. Okay, now if you're in the corner, you technically don't even need to spend the usual drive gauge. You do the heavy Ryu and then you get it. and then you can force them into a guessing situation like we've mentioned before. Now, if you're in a dire straits and you happen to get this, then you can also get the same route. If you're in dire straits and you kind of already hit this and you get the punish counter, you get the same exact combo. The only difference is that sending medium kick does more damage. All right. And that concedes the lesson. Next time, we'll talk about this button and how to sufficiently use this. But we will end on this. Hit that bam. Don't be soft. Hit that thing. Okay? Don't be soft on it. Hit that thing. Right? You can even be cheeky. Boom. Right? You can even go boom. Jump. Why do we neutral jump here? Because your opponent's going to try and mash throw. In the case that they try to mash throw, you got it. Boom. Alright. Blazing, if you're still around, I got you. We spent quite a bit of time on that, but it's all good. It is all good. Blazing, my brother, let's see where you was at when you hopped off the game. What's going on? No worries, no worries. It's all in love, my brother. It's all in love. Blazing, are you switching characters or should I just focus on Ken? Okay, focus on Ken. Word. Alright, let's see what the word is. Oh, cheap viewers word. Oh my. I hate this restream chat. This is not good. I don't like it. What happened to thing, bro? I don't like it. Open in browser. Okay, this is so much better. This is better. I want to smoke that fella. Can we smoke this fella? Get that ass bam. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. We solid. Ooh, how did the... Bro, I'm kind of confused. Oh, wait, let's turn this off. Wait, I'm kind of confused. Oh, you won the first game and then you got... Okay, let's see what happened with the Manon. Blazing, I'm gonna give you the secret techniques. The techniques that I don't like sharing because I hate having to fight people who do this. But I'm gonna give you the techniques. But now if I share these techniques, you can't be going around talking about them. I want to put out a video, but I'm not sure what I want to put out. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought about doing a whole coaching session, but I am too tired today. I've done a lot today. Nice. Pull up. Mr. Thing is fine. This is not fine. I think the frame data video sounded worthwhile. Yeah, but I'm not ready to do all that. I need to get all the questions and frame data things that I wanted to do. I'm gonna like structure it a little bit more. So I'm gonna tell everyone pull up. I want like large interaction when I'm doing it. That said, brother mans, I need you to understand when you're playing the game. I keep telling you. Watch your resources. You are not watching your resources. If you're not watching your resources, you're actively selling. Full stop. Why are you putting yourself in this situation? Okay. You don't get this cool theme. You don't get this cool theme. You get you get this. You get this today, okay? This is what you get. This is what you get, bro. This is the song you're getting, bro. This is what
You're watching Disney Junior on YouTube.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse. Say, you want to come inside my clubhouse? Well, all right, let's go.
where's my display?
I almost
There
forgot.
it is.
To make the clubhouse appear, we get to say the magic words. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. Say it with me. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse.
It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Roll call! Donald! Daisy! Goofy! Here! Pluto! Minnie! Mickey!
Right here.
It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside.
Big dog, you can't make this joint up, bro. Big dog. Let me move myself up, bro.
More great shows,
Ooh,
or subscribe to keep
that
up to date
back.
with the latest Disney Junior YouTube clips.
Pull myself up here. I feel like I should be up here. Is that normal? We're gonna make this our new normal. But my goodness, brother. We felt like selling today, huh? This was Omega selling. But let's give him the doubt here. No, it's just you. I'm not a Ken player, brother, and I know better, bro. Yeah. Please. I'm trying to press it. Ooh. That's what I thought. I was like, you gotta know what your options are, my man. The reason why I'm memeing you is because number one, you a homie. But number two, it's because you gotta understand, like, you're at a point in the game where this sort of mistake you probably shouldn't be having at this point. I want the best for you, man. How did she get over there? Right. You know what I mean? Like this, don't overcomplicate it, right? You know you don't have any meter to do it, but you know, we do what we can in the instance. Let's take advantage of what you got. But you need to keep in mind the types of confirms you gotta do. That's why I always harp on doing this. That's why I harp on doing this so much, because it decides your combo routes, it decides your offense, it does a lot for you, right? If you try to take routes that don't include it, then you just like you always have to keep it in mind, brother. Always. Honestly, I didn't even know it was from Cowboy Bebop personally. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Throw in the corner, command group, command group. Okay, not a terrible option. Oh, you're getting the right hits, but you're just doing the wrong things with it, right? You got the right thing here, like. Oh, it's not even buffering, right? Just like, you know what I mean? Don't do anything. You don't have to do the most, right? Even if you wanted to just do simple grab, you can also do that option as well. They made that a little bit better for grab, right? Ideally, why am I not getting? I swear you get DP there. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Please? Oh, I guess you don't get it. You don't need to do the most. We gotta have him doing the right things before he does the optimal things. You're dead. Oh yeah. Oh wow, 1300's got combos? Word. I didn't realize 1300's got combos like that. Let's take this. Do y'all want to be right under me, or do you guys want to be like top right, or do you guys like where you are on the screen right now? By the way, bro, my OBS is different now, and I'm very frustrated the fact that I don't have my typical chat where it normally is, where I've had it for nearly like 6-7 months. It changed just now, and I'm very frustrated that it did. Get started. You see, you're focused on doing the most. You're focused on doing the most so you don't get like decent punishes. You don't get punishes you want. All you gotta do, you gotta keep it light. Gotta keep it simple. Oh my god, where am I getting? Ooh, I'm pressing all. I'm trying to DP shortcut. Is it heavy or what is it again? Heavy. And then we force them into a guessing situation. Don't overcomplicate it, right? You acknowledge the fact that you got this. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yes. Boom. You know what I mean? Just keep it simple. I think what ends up happening is that a lot of players like this is like you're trying to be tricky, you're trying to outsmart your opponent. Like, you don't need to do all of this. With all love in my heart, you don't need to do all of this. I want you buffering that joint. You're gonna be pressing fireball. I want you buffering that though. Okay, buffering it. Did you press heavy? You have to wait a bit. Damn, I really can't recreate it, huh? Okay, you threw the fireball here. Okay, after pressing the fireball, we're just ready to hold forward immediately afterwards. And then we make them guess. Yeah, that was some semi-decent movement. Could take the regular damage, but no, we gotta reset because smile. Good. Oh my gosh, brother. Take space, be bold. No, no, no. Okay? We talked about this. When we're in these type of situations, control the pace of the match. Remember, you control this. You control this. Right? You control this. You control this. Whatever you want to do, whatever you decide to do, you control this space. Don't lose this space because you want to hold up and then put them in a situation like this. Now what? Now you're back to the wall. This is not comfortable. This is not where you want to be. This is not where you want to be. Don't overextend. You got the space here. How am I seeing? I played the exact same thing and I got different results. That's so weird. One time I got crouch and medium kick. The other time I got thing. I didn't get DP. Cool. Don't be afraid to control the space. Box. If I see a grappler do DRC or matching DP or holding up, there you go. That's the secret tech. And then we start doing driver's jab, and then you have to guess all over again. But yes, he is correct. No need to overextend. Okay. So when I say no need to overextend, right? When we're going for options like this, we're at the neutral, okay? No need to do anything risky yet. We're not at a point where we need to do anything risky. Now we can make them guess. All right. Obviously, you want to go for an option, but as you can see, you might get caught because your fireball might get you caught out. So instead of going for an option, a lot of opponents, when they see you walk back, they automatically assume that when you walk back, you're going to walk back fireball, and then they're going to jump at you. So then what you can do is you can walk back and pretend like you're going to do so. And then if you aren't and you're actually ready, you can go for it. Right? You want to take advantage of it that way. Also, don't be afraid to lose a round because you went for offense at the close of a game. It's data for you. Too much meter. Look, 99 seconds. Right? We start the game in 99 seconds. Before 10 counts is over and 7 counts, you have burnt yourself out. And how much damage have you done? Look at that. Now you're here. That was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. That's the ugliest box I've created. Out of the box. No value. See? No value. Look how much you did. For all that offense you went for, you did nothing. Now why? Because you're not using your meter in a way that is any sort of value. Right? Let's say you did all of this offense here. Then you did this one, right? And you stopped. Cool. You did what you could. You didn't get any value from it, but here is where it stops. No more drive rush canceling, no more of that, right? We want to find ways to get our drive page back, right? We don't want to overextend. Right? We don't want to overextend. Once we understand what we have available to us, let's do whatever is in our power. Okay, let's do what's in our power. Don't overextend. Don't burn yourself out just because you want to keep the offense going. It's not worth it. Out of the box. Out of the box. You have something to look at? All right. I don't know. Maybe I should just do a tutorial video. My nose has been irritating. I feel like my nose is chopping or something. Okay. There's no sense of rest when you're playing. I want you to look and just see there's no rest in your play. What do I mean by there's no rest? There's no time where you slow down. All right, let me play a little reactive. Let me slow down. Let me play a little reactive. Let me find something. Let me find an opportunity and then get started. Let me find an opportunity where she go for a whiff. Let me find an opportunity and go for an option. Let me look for a whiff. Let me look for something. Right? Let me find something. Alright, round's over, huh? Hey. That doesn't mean the kick goes far. Yo, ED, what's good? Look for something. Try to react to something. Here, look. Jump in, tech. Neutral jump, drive rush. Jump again. Crouch jab. Jump again. Walk back, walk forward. Jump again. Constant, constant, constant. You want to play like that? I'm not gonna lie. If you want to play like that, Fatal Fury is actually good for constant thing, constant decision, constant things happening. There are situations where the game's gonna slow down, yes, but it's a lot of constant things going on. See how you're just trying to do too much? You need to slow down your play. Look for opportunities. Your opponent will give them to you. Trust me, your opponent is not as good as you think they are. Your opponent will give those opportunities to you. They will give them to you. So just take it slow. Maybe I make a video on that actually. Let's make a video on that. I think that's a decent video. Maybe I title a little patience is key. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. Okay. Trying to get my Manon undusted after playing Bison and Jury. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, you're gonna have to remember that you have to play the game now. Nah, I'm playing. Okay, let's see here. How do I? Let me bring out my notepad. So what we're going to do here is get this out the way. We're going to do this together. Okay, so thing number one on my notepad is play calm and why. Example 1. Force out a jump. Example 2. Force out a whip. And in good MLA function, we have number 3, which is you whiff punish, you hold a jump, or you can time scam. You can force out an option, but that's not the like. It's not the craziest. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Forgotten, can you go next? Yeah, you're good for it. What else do I want to talk about? Let's go change pace. And then we'll do this. We'll do this. That's what we'll do. So play calm and Y, then we pull out our examples. Okay. I did a bunch of extra work. Oh, you're sick. Forgotten, you're sick. I respect it though, but you're sick. Okay, all right. Let's get started on the video then. I'm gonna do this so you can't see this. I want to have this in front of me. I won't be able to read chat for a bit, but y'all be all right. I swear y'all be all right. Alright, so let us hold on. Make sure we're recording. Alright, so let us talk about playing calm in this game. A lot of you guys, you want to go hold forward, you want to mix, you want to do whatever, you know what I mean? You want to do the things, you want to play it quick, but the thing is, you keep playing quick. What ends up happening is that if you keep trying to play quick, your opponent is going to start adapting and just start hitting you, especially for the fake things. Because when you start trying to play quick, what ends up happening is that you start leaving gaps in your gameplay. We don't want to be leaving gaps in our gameplay because when there's gaps, better players are going to expose them and we're going to keep losing and then we're going to like suicide. In the game. With that being said, let me show you some of the reasons why you should why did I say that, dog? These are the types of things I go through, by the way, guys. Now, if you don't, what'll end up happening is that eventually your opponent will adapt. If your opponent adapts, then you get put in a situation that's unfavorable. And if it's unfavorable, then you simply just implode. And you don't want to be putting yourself in a situation where you implode, right? Now, with that said, let's get into some examples. So the first thing that I'll say is that it's a change of pace. When it is a change of pace, you want to essentially be operating on two tempos. Tempo 1 is that you're going to be hyper rush down, right? You're going to be looking for opportunities to really enforce offense. We're going to make them feel uncomfortable with our options. We're going to bully them, like that sort of thing, right? Tempo 2 is going to be a little bit more methodical, a little bit more slow, a little bit more patient, right? When we're patient, we're able to scout out different options. If your opponent, say, decides to drive rush at you, right? Then, off of those instances, if your opponent's trying to drive rush at you, we can get the opportunity to whiff punish them and put them in a situation that's less than favorable, right? We want to put them in a situation where they're guessing. If we're able to do so, gives us immense value, we can go from there and bully our target. Second thing is that we want to be able to go into this tempo 2 in order to force out jumps, right? A lot of your opponents, especially if you're watching this video, you're probably in the middle ranks. A lot of your opponents are just kind of just sending it, right? They're just looking for jumps. Now, there is one thing that tends to happen a lot of the time is that this is something that happens across a lot of Street Fighter players, where what happens is you'll walk back, right? The moment you walk back, you're kind of inclined, because you've gotten space, how can you interact with the game? Oh, simple. You interact with Fireball, right? But the thing is about that is that it becomes a little bit too predictable. So when you walk back and you just go for a Fireball, now you're in a situation where your opponent can jump at you, and if you're too systematic about it, the moment you go for a walk back, they're thinking, oh, let me jump over her Fireball. Now you're in a situation where you're getting punish countered by a jumping, and obviously we don't want to eat those. So what ends up happening is that, let's say our opponent decides to go for one jump and then another jump immediately afterwards, right? In those cases, right, especially if we're deciding to walk back off of our second tempo, right, where we're a little bit more patient, now it gives us the opportunity to go for a jump situation. An anti-air. If we're able to anti-air our opponent, it also opens up our offense, and then we can go from there, and we can switch back to tempo 1, or we can go back to playing tempo 2, depending on what type of opponent we're fighting. So baiting out jumps is very good when you slow down and calm down and just play the game a little bit normally. Last thing I'll mention is that number 2, when you play at tempo 2, you want to be looking for whiff punishes. A lot of folks, they be doing the wiggle step. They be wiggle stepping, but they're not doing anything with it. You gotta make sure you're adding a little bit more pizzazz to the wiggle step. So what do I mean by this? Like, sometimes your opponent is gonna try and do something like this, right? In those cases, we should ideally, in an ideal world, be looking for something to whiff punish, right? Even if it's not like the biggest punishes, like even if it's just like something like sweep, right? At the very least, we're getting something out of it. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, obviously, we want to make sure that we have our whiff punishes all together, because if we're able to do so, then we can get a lot of damage out of it, right? But if not, it's understandable if you're unable to do so, right? But we want to make sure that we're getting a little bit more extra value out of our normals, especially when we press them. Now, with that said, playing at tempo 2 will allow that sort of play to exist. But if you're always trying to run at your opponent, you'll find that you'll end up walking into normals a lot more than you would naturally want to, right? So waiting for these normals, looking for an opportunity to strike, and then we go from there. That'll be one of the most important things to note. Ugh. Oh, I'm not hitting it. There we go. Ooh, combos either. But with that being said, learn how to play a little bit calm. Use all the tools that are to your arsenal, right? This includes, don't be afraid to use sweep sometimes, because sweep is actually a surprisingly good button to use, especially when you want to catch someone. Not to mention, on punish counter, it causes a hard knockdown, so you can essentially get your party started from there. So don't be afraid to use all of the tools in your arsenal. That would include using your fireball when you walk back, but not only and limited to that option as well. Don't forget your DPs out there. Now, with that said, any questions? Ugh. 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 We back. Ugh. Ugh. That's gonna be a rough. That's gonna be a rough edit. Well, watch how your boy put it together. You know what I mean? They're gonna put it together kind of nice. Kind of nice. I forgot. Let me see. Pretty good. It could have been clearer, but you know what I mean? In like 6 months, you'll see a version of that video again. Don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, just wait a couple 6 months. You know what I mean? We'll see it again. We'll see it again. Let's see what's the word. A jury. D5. We're gonna get you the master. Don't worry. What's the word? Okay, let's just see what your habits are through these matches. explained pretty well. I appreciate it. I hope I did. What is priority when knocked down in the corner? I get hit with drive impact often. So here's the thing. When you're dealing with your opponent, let me pause here. When you're dealing with your opponent, there are certain things you're going to be looking for, right? When you're looking for, if it's an opponent that is willing to DI, I would say, like, if you're fighting an opponent for the first time, don't focus on DI, try to make it a reaction and look for opportunities to get out the corner, right? If you know that DI is part of their arsenal, then you kind of want to prep yourself to be ready for that option. Last time we reviewed you was Plat 2. Damn, you're growing, brother. You're growing. You almost got your second master with who? It's like 4 HP OD Remsburg's kick into HK round point into hit grab. What's that new? Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta help my brother out. It's very important. What time is it? We got 2 hours. We're 2 hours. I got another 30 minutes. 30 minutes will actually put me super behind, but it's all good. I stream late. We are not getting. Anyways, don't worry about that. Okay. Is this? So you can either go for this. Oh. You can go for this, which does more damage, or you can go for this. So not only can you get something else out of it, but you can also get super out of it as well. You can also get super. The other thing that you can do is that, let's say they block after first hit and they only stand block, okay? After this instance, what we can do is that we can hit them with drive rush, crouch and medium kick into back heavy kick, right? Also, if they decide to on recovery, if they try to do that, they get blown up for it as well. We got some good stuff. So that going for that option is pretty good, right? If they just get hit on normal hit, they get blown up for it. Oh, I forgot that. Take it off. But we can definitely leave it on random. Right? We can leave it on random. Right? Is he gonna do it every time? It's not random. Oh, stand blocking. This is random. So you can get the route if you're correct. And then I show the route. Right? Off of that instance, you can go for level 1 or level 2 immediately afterwards. Right? And obviously, if they try to hold up on that instance, inactive, whatever. If they try to hold up on this instance, it's the exact same situation because they're trying to hold up to get out of getting hit, and they die. Right? And then obviously we have the old bread and butter where you go for a command grab. So it's a legit gas off of this instance. And then obviously if you have drive gauge, we can go for the super confirm. You're done with SF6, game runs so badly on the machine. Yeah, man, yeah. I don't blame you. But hey, if I don't know how old are you, but if you're in post-secondary, what I used to do is I used to go to my library. I used to go to the computer lab and get it done. I ain't gonna lie, brother. With your rig, I think you're kind of cooked. I think you're kind of cooked on games in general. But like, you know what I mean? Do what you do in your power. Talk about la la la. Well, my bad. Forgotten. I got you now. I got you. Hey, you know what? Maybe you could be one of them fellas on the third strike, bro. You tried it. Okay. I understand that. I seen you tried. I'm just trying to get a gauge of what you do, but a lot of juries have a strong habit of autopiloting. Nice. Okay. Bait. I want to see what you do when you have low drive gauge. Okay, you're not burning yourself out. Good. Good. Okay, the last part to this. The last part. You're holding this ground beautiful. Okay? You're holding this space beautifully. Okay? If they try to jump, they're in the box. Okay? They try to walk into you, you're holding the box. Beautiful. Okay? You have this space. Now, the next part you gotta add is that you gotta be ready for an option. Okay? Now, if you feel at your point that you really feel like you're gonna, like, number one, you don't feel like you have your anti-air DPs in check today, then what I would suggest to you is get that anti-air however you can. Get it how you live. Get it how you live. Okay? Can you? I don't think you can. Right? Obviously, this is calling for a lot, right? And I'm not saying that as like an insult or anything, but it does, especially if you're not used to doing it. I'm not even used to doing it on reaction like that, right? On like type 2 mentality. But if you're not ready for it, use that option, okay? I want them anti-airs to fly. The important part is I want them anti-airs to fly. Okay? Yeah, you can't compete with people who've been playing it for... Yeah, that's the only thing about it. Wow. Okay. Super. Nice. They're finally starting... My players are finally starting to catch up. Throw him. So in this instance, we want to be a little bit more mindful, okay? What is the situation here? The situation here is that they did something. I get it, like we're still a little bit uncomfortable with my stuff, but this option is -6, which means grabs are -5. You know what that means? That means that if you so desire, you can do the optimal thing, put them here, right? Damn, you mashed your soul away. Okay, we throw them in a corner. Damn, I'm missing that. Okay. I'm missing that Oki mad hard. But yeah, essentially we want to force them into a situation where they have to guess. Don't be afraid to throw loop a fella. Trust me when I say them fellas don't know how to handle a low throw loops. Nice. Drive rush. Yep. Okay. Okay. Controlling pace. Good. Good. Get started. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Listen. In this case, look. You round up. You got full drive gauge. If they rip a level 1 or level 2 or EXDP, it's not going to kill you. Okay? Don't be afraid to take space and be aggressive. You're up around. Good. Here, get started. Let's get it. Right? Let's get it. Yeah, I don't know. And off the top of my head, I have to rewire my head for it. Okay. Listen, if you don't have a stock, either A, you can focus on getting a stock, or B, you can decide to get your own stock. You feel me? Don't be afraid to use your meters sometimes. I think that's one of the big takeaways I got from playing Mai is that don't be afraid to use your EX moves. They're there for you, right? They're there for you. Don't be afraid to use your EX moves instead of using jump. Reason being is because EX is a lot less committal. And if it forces them to take an action or at least just parry, then it's worth it in value. Okay. Didn't level 2, sure. Your handling fan actually really good. Nice. Okay. And tears right now need to improve. Don't listen to him. He's trying to cook you. Tyler's trying to get you, bro. Don't let him do it to you. Okay? Nice. Drive. Okay. It's just something we gotta talk about. Okay? This right here. Okay, I get it. You're unsure. You're not sure if it reached. You're not sure necessarily if it'll fly. Regardless, you should be buffering that joint. Right? You should be buffering it. Why should you be buffering parry? Because if you don't hit anything, you don't get anything. Right? This is one of the lame things about this game. Right? You don't get anything. But if you hit your opponent, then you get drive rush. Okay? So sometimes it'll be worth to try and do it. Okay? You can buffer. You don't get anything. If you touch your opponent, that's when it comes out. So don't be afraid. Okay? Almost comes with very little. It comes with very little risk aside from being whiff punished for doing it. It's a really strong option. The reason why I'm not mad at this is because you needed the drive gauge. So it allows you to force a situation where it's like a guess for game while simultaneously getting your drive gauge up and bringing their drive gauge down. And I did the wrong direction. It's a good option. I respect it. Okay, boom, boom. We have 2 stocks to work with. One thing that we gotta keep in mind is that Mai has an option. If she uses level 2, she can go through your fireball, so you don't necessarily want to use fireball here. Now, with that said, you do have a sizable amount of health where you can decide to go for it and then force them into a guess for game situation, right? But generally, I'd say keep it safe because a lot of opponents are just trying to bust out, and there's no reason to overextend. One of the things that I say a lot is that don't overextend. There's not a need to. Good. 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 I was actually just about to say that. Very good option to go for EX. Using EX will simultaneously catch your opponent, especially if they decide to walk into it. Gives you a knockdown situation as well, right? So let's let's go back a couple seconds before you press that and switch up the versions. See, notice the difference because now she's knocked down, right? Now that she's knocked down, we can go for something. See what I'm saying? So that's why changing it up. Don't be afraid to use it. Changes up the dynamic of the game, right? Because if you do the light one, it only checks them. You do the EX one, it knocks them down. Right? Don't be afraid to take advantage of that. Using the fireball in that space was good. It controls space and it brings them that much closer to dying. Throw? Oh no. Kill him. Nice. Very nice so far. Very nice. Utilizing your fireball a little bit more, jumping a little bit less, and tightening up those anti-airs, you'll get there. Great check. Unfortunate. Ooh. Nice. 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 Beautiful. Worked out. Dead. One thing I want you to know, okay? Now, I understand what you was going for, okay? This is cool, but here's the thing. Remember how I said you want to keep out of her box? You're too close. If you want to have that control, you're too close. Right? See how you went in? Cool. You're in the box. Your next button was in the box. Right? If we're going to press buttons, we're going to press buttons into the box. We're not going to be in the box and press the button. I ran out of mouse pad. We're not going to press buttons inside the box. We want to be outside, push inside the box. The difference it makes. Okay, outside the box from inside. Okay. Then we want to remove ourselves from outside the box to maintain the space that we once had, right? By doing so, we're leaving ourselves in the perfect spacing because we don't have to do very much to close out, right? Maintain the box. The box is your life, okay? The box is everything for you, okay? We gotta make sure we're maintaining the box. If we're going to do something within the box, you press into the box, okay? You're not going to stay in the box. I feel like some sort of phallic joke is coming soon, so I want to stop making fat box references. Nice. Well done. Well done. Well done. Yeah, okay. Good. Good. That's fine. Okay. Let's talk about this. I'm not necessarily annoyed that you got parried, but there's something that a lot of juries do. Boost, boost. Every single time, bro. Every single time. It's such a strong habit for jury players to do. Boast every time. So what you want to do, right, is sometimes you want to change it up. You go for your button here. And no, I'm not just saying this out after the fact, right? Your opponent understands. This is the mind game philosophy here. Is that your opponent understands this button is plus, and to an extent they have to respect it. That's why a parry option is coming out and not a mash option, right? So instead, sometimes what we want to do is switch up the options. By switching up what we do after the standing medium punch, it makes this option more deadly. You feel me? Get in that my box. You see, I knew it was coming. You see, I knew it was coming. That's why I wanted to shut it down, but damn. So we're going to switch up what we do, because if we go for this option every time, it's going to make us very predictable, right? So that's why we're going to switch it up. That way, now your opponent thinks, oh shoot, instead of trying to tap parry, let me try and jump, right? Let me try and jump. Let me try and mash, right? They're going to try different things because they don't want to get thrown in this instance, right? Some of them are even going to say, you know, maybe I'm going to try and I'm going to try and tech. No one did it. You had to do it. I don't know if you had to do it. Let's see here. What else we got here? Okay. Good. Not burning yourself out. Chef's kiss. Back throw them. Oh, actually, you kill. Never mind. You had more awareness there. I wasn't looking at everything. You kill. Well done. Well done. All right, Edie. The teams are gonna be. I'm gonna try and make them for Saturday. I'm gonna add them A, B, and C. I think we actually have 12 people exactly, so I'm gonna try and balance the teams as well as I can. I think we have like maybe 3. I think we have about 3 medal ranks, folks. So I'm gonna put them in each of the squads. I might actually even do some research and see where you guys are on the totem pole, on the MR list, so that we can balance it a little bit better. When are we rocking it? We're doing it in the 14th or 15th, March 14th or 15th. Vary the offense, give them a mental stack. Yes. We can do that one next. UMASG versus everyone. 2VX. I'll put it out in the ether. See if we want to do a 2VX. But y'all gotta put up something for it though. If we're gonna do it, y'all gotta put up something for it. You can't just ask people to play, y'all. You know, especially if you're trying to meme them. You gotta put up. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna edit and watch some anime. So I think I would have called it a year. Woo! I got some editing to do, unfortunately. I am in shambles. That's so weird. Do I not have anyone in the YouTube side of things? No. I feel like that list is not very accurate, but it's okay. With that said, y'all, I'm gonna try and see if I can stream Sunday as well. Okay, I've been trying to do Sundays. Last 2 Sundays I flopped because life got busy, but I'm trying to do Sundays as well. I know Sundays are kind of good for viewership a little bit, just because all the big wigs are not around, right? But anyways, y'all, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hope you guys had fun and hope you guys learned something. With that being said, please support the video that's coming out tomorrow. I know you guys already technically watched it, but we'll watch it one more time with the edits. We can clean it up. I feel like the raw version is a little bit funnier, but either way, have a good night. Have a good night. By the way, Blazing, we love you, bro. We love you, bro. I'm just memeing you. Just throwing that out there. It's all in love. I'm just exiting out of my tabs and I seen the fact that I got the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme playing. It's all in love, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. But yeah.